I finally got a hold of Paul. Had to chase him down because he was here this morning for the deaf
Silent surfers.
Silent surfers. They were all like deaf children, and they had interpreters that came and helped them learn.
And coaches, and we taught them how to surf this morning. It was a great program.
Awesome.
They came from the St. Augustine School for the Deaf and Blind.
Okay. Now, I was just doing a little clip earlier. The people in the orange are the instructors. They're warriors. They're wounded warriors as well.
Nope. The instructors are mixed from the community, and they come out to help with the Surf Warrior program. The athletes in the green jerseys are actually veterans from different military branches, and they're supplied by the Wounded Warrior Project, which is, of course, headquartered here in Jacksonville, Florida. And we've been doing this program for about 5 years now. And we're training actually for a national event that's coming up in October, where the top athletes will be competing against surfers from Virginia, North Carolina, Texas, the Gulf Coast, and a couple spots here in the East Coast of Florida.
We have to be here for that.
It's really strong, and that's going to be October 17th on the south side of the pier.
Okay, October 17th, Jacksonville, Florida, October 17th, south side of the pier. That's on the beach, everybody. In case for those of you who live in the mountains, get over here. But anyway, so here's what I want to know. We were looking at the surfboards, the green ones, and they're softies.
Yes.
So different people who are learning.
Yes.
That'd be for me. Okay.
Definitely.
We talked about the little flippers and how the soft ones are different from the hard ones, and they have their own, they're like the feet that go into the water.
Yes.
Okay.
The fins, we call them, in the old days we used to call them skanks, but now we call them fins. And what that does is keeps the surfboard on a track and enables you to turn that board just like tires in a car. Keeps traction on the road, well, the fins keep you traction in the water and enables you to turn it. If you didn't have any fins, it would just go sideways.
Okay.
So the fins keep the board moving forward, and you can turn it from side to side. The green boards, which are the soft boards, is what we use for the beginners. Ultimately, we want to try to get them up to the level where they can ride the hard surfboards.
Okay, so the hard board, can I pick this up and just show you?
Yes.
So this, I guess, is a hard board.
Yes.
Okay.
Now this board here
turn it
is
upside down
short board,
okay, this
high
is short board.
performance.
Can we see the short board? Yes. You can see that? High performance short board. So now wait a minute, let me turn this upside down. So these are the fins we're talking about. Can we see those? Can we see those, Kathy?
Now I can see them, yes.
Yeah. These little fins. And these are hard, I noticed. So these are more professional?
Yes, it allows for sharper and harder turns. Also, as they progress in their proficiency level, they can handle the harder boards and the sharper fins. If you noticed on the green boards, the fins are very soft, they're flimsy. That's because if they hit somebody, hopefully they do less damage.
They don't knock them out. Okay, so this board is like almost as tall as me, and I'm 5'8". So now I would have to lay on this and paddle my way out there. And what do you call a pop-up? What is a pop-up?
Now, pop-up is when you see them laying down on the ground, pretending to paddle like they're laying on a surfboard, and they pop up to their feet.
So they have to get in that little stance.
That's a good stance.
Yeah,
I like that.
I got that. I got that.
That looks strong.
Yes. I may do this someday. Don't hold your breath. I may do this. So wait, let me put this down. So we have to lay them down upside down so we don't mess up the fins, I guess.
Yep.
And I noticed they have like a little strap thing that goes around your ankle.
Yes,
so
that's called a leash.
Okay, we have a leash that goes around your ankle on the surfboard.
And what that does is when you wipe out and fall, then it keeps the board near you. Instead of, if you didn't have the leash, it would wash all the way into the beach. You'd have to swim in, get the board, and go back out.
And people have done that years ago. Huh?
Years ago, we didn't have leashes.
They didn't know about a leash. I love it.
We didn't have them, and you paid your dues when you fell, and a lot of times where there's rocks or reefs, it became an issue because the surfboard getting damaged. Nowadays, surfers are pretty spoiled. They have much better equipment than we did 40, 50 years ago, and of course the leashes. Also, if you noticed on the deck, there's a surface there that's applied called wax.
Okay, I saw that.
Different brands, and they rub that on. That keeps the board on the deck, the top, your feet are, from slipping.
Oh.
On the bottom, you want to keep it real slick so the board moves very fast. On the deck, you put the wax so that it keeps you good traction so when you're maneuvering. Also, I like to compare the longboards with driving like a big pickup truck or station wagon. It's slow, it's stable. Whereas the shortboards is like trying to drive like a Ferrari or a Porsche where it's very loose, sports car, very maneuverable, and it's a whole different kind of surfing. The longboarding, you're kind of gliding and smooth, whereas the shortboard, you're doing lots of turns and doing powerful turns.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay, I got one more question. Now, you said something when you were telling the guys about going out there, about the wave or the breakers. What were you saying, to go past the second?
Yes.
What's that?
What takes a wave, you know, sometimes you can travel hundreds of miles or even thousands of miles. When it's in the really deep water, you almost don't see the waves because they're traveling underneath. When the wave gets to a shallow bottom, it jacks up and folds over. That's where you get the energy. So you want to be near where that wave is cresting and folding over and forming that white water. You don't want to be in the white water, you want to be out on the open face. But the wave must break to give you enough energy to be able to surf it. So it takes a sandbar. Like out here, there's no sandbar. So it doesn't break until it gets right up to the beach. And so you can't ride that because it's just dumping on the beach.
So a sandbar is like a shelf in the ocean?
Correct. It's a shallow spot, a shelf in the ocean that makes the wave crest up and fold over and break. Wow. And that's where the surfers are looking for, those shallow sandbars. In Hawaii, for example, you have the reefs, so it's much more consistent, whereas the sand's always moving around, changing depth. The reefs are solid, set, you know how shallow they are, and you know where the waves are going to break. Everything on the East Coast, for the most part, is sandbar, beach break we call it, shifting sandbars. Out on the West Coast, you have kind of a mix, and then you don't, it's not till you get to the Caribbean islands, Hawaii, Indonesia, where you have the reef breaks, and that's where you see on TV the big pipeline, the big waves.
Yeah.
That's where
have you ever surfed one of those big ones and been inside of it?
Oh yeah.
Wow. But you didn't have the camera on your.
No, that was before the camera days. I'm kind of an older dog, but yes, I was a professional surfer back in late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, I just can't even imagine.
And I was #3 in the country for a little while. I was Ironman a couple times on the East Coast. Used to coach the U.S. team and things like that. Now, yeah, I just live in a little beach community.
I am with a celebrity.
And no. But I do like to come out and give back to the community, you know, and help the Wounded Warriors that are giving so much, you know, so we can hang out here and do the things we do on the beach. Teaching the deaf and blind kids earlier today, and then we work with Special Olympics, as you know.
Yeah, I want to do the Special
Olympics. Tuesday nights, do that training.
And now what time is that?
And same time, 6:30 right here for 1 hour at 6th Avenue North, behind the Casa Marina Hotel,
now,
Tuesday nights.
I got to ask you something. For these events, do we need people to sponsor? Do we need people to go to the website to give support? What do we need?
I love it.
Tell us what we need.
Good question. You can find out more information, learn how to be involved by going to floridasurfing.org.
Florida Surfing, FLORIDASURFING.org. Yep,
perfect.
Okay.
And you can contact us there, learn how you can get involved, whether it's coming out and helping on the beach or in the water, or sponsoring, or providing food, or, you know, we have a lot of people just come down, as you can tell, just for moral support. I've had a lot of the veterans come in and tell us that this program was the first time they really felt loved and appreciated and welcomed back into the community. So, you know, it's a great thing, and I really highly recommend that the parents get the kids to come down and volunteer and work. It makes them a better human being, you know, especially working with some of these folks that, you know, may not be in the same place in life where they're at. You know, a lot of these men and women here, veterans, have some pretty interesting stories. And of course, Special Olympics, special needs. It's good for the kids to come out, lend a hand, and get involved, and they're better for it, I think.
Okay, so how often do we do this?
This is every Wednesday night. Okay. We have about 4 more sessions left. Okay. Same thing, Special Olympics on Tuesday night, right here, about 4 more sessions. And then we get ready for our big competitions, and wraps up for the year.
We need everybody to go to the website, okay? And we need you, one more time, the website.
floridasurfing.org.
floridasurfing.org. Get more information, look for Paul, and send him an email or a text message or something, and support these people. These people have fought for our country. And everybody that knows me knows I am mega passionate about our U.S. military. Mega passionate. I don't even want to go into how passionate, because I'd be jumping up and down and screaming. So please, support these guys. Come out, hang out on the beach, put your little chair out here, bring your water, your dog, whatever. And it's not hard. Just sit here and just talk to them and watch them and see these people who have fought for this country. I don't know what else to say about that.
That's great.
Paul, thank you so much.
You're awesome. You're very good at what you do.
I love what I do.
Thank you for your support.
And guess what? You ready? Stay tuned to life and keep learning.
Stay tuned for life. Keep learning.
That's right. It's a good thing.
Aloha.
See you soon. Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Thank you.